Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here, Monday, July the 17th. The first reading is now from the book of Exodus. So now a new king arose over Egypt who did not know Joseph, so probably a dynastic change occurs here. He said to his people, look, the Israelite people are more numerous and more powerful than we. No, I doubt that. They're not more powerful because Egypt has all the weapons. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, or they will increase and, in event of war, join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land. So you see the evil in this man's heart. He's envious because they're probably successful, they're working hard, and it's like no desire to actually improve yourself, but to actually destroy the other person, to destroy the Israelites. And there's every indication that he did not learn why they were there. He didn't care why they were there. All he cared about is they have more and we have less, even though they own the land. But Goshen, you see, was also the breadbasket of Egypt. It was a very nice piece of property. So this was given to the Israelites by Pharaoh, by the previous Pharaoh, the previous dynasty through Joseph. So we see here the noxious weed, the poisonous weed of envy. It seeks not simply to have what another person has, but to destroy what another person has, because the one convinces oneself that I can't have it. So this happens with you and me all the time, or it can happen. I'm just saying, not you and me personally, whoever's watching this, but it happens to people all the time, that others become not just jealous, but envious. And envy is one of the 7 capital sins that really seeks to destroy what another person has if I can't have it. So what do? Nothing? No. We have to be people of integrity. We have to do our best. We have to strive for a supernatural outcome of our work, do it really well. And we may actually make enemies as a result of it. We shouldn't in any way back away or back down. Seek always, to be charitable and peaceful with those around us, but do the very best that we can always, not fearing those who might interpret our intentions the bad way, or perhaps because they're lazy and they won't work as hard as we're working, they won't try to be successful or fruitful in their own life. We have to realize that's what happens in the business world, even happens in church world, much to our shame. And that's something we have to fight against. Okay, over to the gospel. We're in Matthew chapter 10. Jesus says, do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, and so on. And then we had this reading, I think 2 or 3 Sundays ago. So whoever loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me, and whoever does not take up the cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Those who find their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it. Okay, this of course sounds like it's total nonsense, or it's a contradiction, doesn't make any sense, but actually it makes perfect sense. It's a paradox. And think of it this way: if you live a selfish life, you're not going to be happy. You might think you're happy, you might convince yourself you're happy, but you will not be happy if you're only thinking of me, myself, and I. The imperial self. If you give yourself away, in other words, if you look to how you can do acts of service and acts of good for other people around you, there is a reward with that and true peace of heart, happiness and joy of the heart, happiness of life. And it may not be that others thank you, but you will experience it because you have actually done something for the good of another as other. And that's what's really important for you and me to reflect on. It's way too easy to become selfish in this world. Way too easy. In fact, we have to, many times fight to try and be good, especially when we're not getting much in return. So that's why we need to pray. That's why we need to reflect on our motivations, our reasons, our intentions, why we do things, so that when we don't get a return, an earthly return, we realize it's still good to do these things. And we will experience happiness, Jesus tells us, because we've actually done something in his name. We've done it for him ultimately. And that's what we've placed him above everyone here in this world. So remember, not only to do good, but to remember who you do good for. Ultimately, why are you doing these things? That's what's really going to bring about the payoff. God bless you.